So I think it's gonna be a good one, y'all. Just off the strength that y'all, you in a whole different age bracket than me. You're gonna have some things that's gonna be interesting for us to talk about, cause everybody I talk to either older than me or they think the exact same way as me. So I want everybody to have an opportunity to meet you and learn about people in your age group. So I ain't trying to put it on you like that, just on the age thing, but like introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are, and we gonna figure out what we talking about.
Okay. My name's Niah, and my artist name is Niah J. I got one single out named Attached, and yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, I'm 18. This is my last year of school, so I'll graduate this year, and yeah, I'm a tourist.
Facts. I remember I had asked my man August Moore, who put me on with this wonderful young lady, right? He was telling me you were a tourist. I owe you a t-shirt too, by the way. I'm happy you just mentioned that, because I had a Zodiac tee for you also. I make t-shirts. I do things like create a platform. I make music also. My name's Terrence Harris. If this is y'all's first time being here, by the way, I wanted to ask you, since you have your one song out, what are ways that people can support you or get tapped in with your work?
So it's on all platforms. So and it just got dropped like late October, and yeah, you can get it everywhere. So
what's the name of the single?
Attached.
Oh, all right. So what is could I safely assume that you make love songs or you make like R&B? You're a singer?
So that was a love song.
Okay.
Kinda, you know. Right. But yeah, I'm not just gonna be making love songs.
All
but
right.
I think I know this is I'm gonna do R&B solo for right now until I can get into like something like pop and stuff.
Word.
Yeah, cause I like pop music.
I do too, because most people, I think when they think of pop music, they think of white people music.
Yeah.
But I think we be missing sight of like sometimes it just be the music that everyone can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and
that's
it's
the more popular
too.
music. Right, it's the music you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like R&B, you know, sometimes be sad and stuff.
Exactly. So what ended up making you start doing your music? Like how you started doing that?
Oh, well, I think my boyfriend like inspired me to do music.
Facts.
I've always sung since I was like 4 years old. In church. In church, I come from a musical family. So my mom, the real beast. Like you saw her.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I don't know. I just grew up singing, but I don't know. This year, like I wanted to make music, and I always like doubted myself and kind of, you know, didn't know how to write until I started putting my feelings like on like, you know, notes and stuff, and then just made it into a song. So.
And so, like you said, you started getting into writing. Did you notice that it was like, I guess you had a story or a message, or was it that you started noticing there was rhyme schemes? Like, what was the part that you started noticing was, I guess, interesting or worth, I guess, continuing to pursue?
Okay, so I find beats first, and then like kind of like hum in my head like what I can, you know. So
it's more melodic. It's like songs.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. So I have two quick questions, right? I'm gonna split it in two, but it's really a two-part question. What do you want people to learn from you, or I guess what would you like to teach people with your music or the things that you just create or your journey in general?
Okay, so I know we make something like, you know, I'm a black woman, so.
Right. So you represent
like,
for that.
yes,
Okay.
of course. Like I feel like we can like stand up for certain stuff, you know. A lot of people label us and stuff, so I just feel like not all, you know, black women are like the same. They kind of put us in this category, but I would just, you know, I just want to inspire like everyone, so not just like women.
No, but that's what you want to teach and be at least a role model for, and someone that can provide experiences in your life. Because you're young now, so just I can imagine as you just add more things to yourself, like you said, you'll affect more people. Mm-hmm. That's gonna come naturally. Yeah, we got more to us than being sad and mad all the time. Okay, all right. Look, so we ain't just had it bad. So I'm happy you said that, because that was real for me to hear, because I don't often hear women just even describe it that way. I guess that what makes you say that? What makes you say that people might perceive black women as sad and mad?
Well, it's It's basically everyone around me. Like, I mean, not everyone around, but once I meet new people, or like, they be like, well, you're like, you know, you sound very intelligent and all that. Like, you're, like, you talk kind of white. They put in them quotes.
Yeah, I know what you. I knew where you was going. Yeah.
So they put it in that, like, well, they put me in that category, and they be like, well, I'm never like.
So you like, you can't be upbeat, or you can't be just joyful and just charismatic and intelligent. I get what you're saying. So it's like you picking up on the vibes.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And they say like I sound like very proper and stuff. They're not really used to hearing, you know.
And I'm happy you mentioned that, because that's why we started this platform, Newports and News, because we wanted to help people who felt undervalued, and we wanted to help people create a genuine space and have a consistent voice. So like all the things you're saying are making me know that we're doing the right thing by just having this conversation, because we're giving people the opportunity to know that we here to support them being their genuine, consistent selves, and you know, that we can add value to the stories. So what's one thing that you wish you would have learned? I mean, you still young, so it's like, if you could still even just learn it, what's something that you want to learn in the future that can help you along your journey?
Like about music?
Anything, yeah, you can just generalize.
So, I mean, I feel like I kind of like got past this a little bit, but then I had my moments. Like, I feel like I can be too nice. Like, I need to learn how to, like, you know, manage that whole, you know. And you can't be too nice, because then people can take advantage of you and stuff.
So would it be safe to say learning the boundaries?
Yeah.
Trying to create some boundaries.
Yeah. So I gotta be more, you know, like everyone in the world is not nice. Like, the world we live in is not nice. People are not nice, you know.
I mean, I know the woman, we had a guest yesterday, her name was Gypsy, and you know, you just mentioned like people are not nice, and hopefully you won't have to learn through like bad experiences or anything. Like, you'll be able to learn how to create those boundaries just as life develops. But one thing I noticed one thing I remember she mentioned was she wished someone had told her that nobody got this stuff figured out. Like, so I can pass that message to you, because I felt that when she said it, like, nobody really got this stuff figured out anyway. Like, people might be putting pressure on you, or other people you might recognize that everybody got expectations, but if people put themselves back to where you were, or even before then, most people don't, you know, they don't.
Right.
Maybe, you know, so. Well, I have two more questions, right? The next one is more lighthearted, just something light. What are you currently watching or listening to, or what do you do for relief in your day? Like, when things start kind of not going the way you want, or if you need some relaxation, what do you do to relieve yourself?
Well, I would try to listen to gospel music. I feel like when you're mad and stuff, and it kind of pushes you away from God. So it's like, I know my boyfriend, like, when I'm mad and stuff, he'd be like, well, listen to gospel music. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear that right now, because it's like, I be feeling like sometimes like it's not true, because I'm always going through certain stuff. So it's just like, but then again, at the same time, like, it's true. Like,
get you a balance with it, balance you out.
Then when I realized and start listening to gospel, like, it actually makes me happy. Or like, I'll listen to something like upbeat, like, or you know, them like women that be having them like stress-free songs.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know that song, like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and stuff like that, like, just make me like happy and stuff. Yeah.
Alright, so it's just safe enough to say like music. Other music.
Yeah, I love music. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I would do like without it. Like,
man, look, I was just showing August my music, right? And when he was like I said, I shouted him out earlier, but I really want to just thank him again, because he offered me to record, where y'all be recording that, just so I can get back in the studio and stuff. Right. And I've been feeling a little less fulfilled, and like, I don't get to recharge that part of myself, because I don't be getting in the studio. So I feel you, like, music it's essential in my life too, man. For real. So my last, you feel me? Like, even if you're not making it, you listening to it.
Yes.
Facts. Like, it's everybody's essentials.
It don't even have to be somebody's voice, even though somebody's voice can make you, you know.
Yeah, just the actual.
But it can, you can, the beats and stuff, like, it just, it speaks to me or something, like.
I think it's therapeutic too. I absolutely do. I think part of what even makes it therapeutic is we all have, like, I'm saying this figuratively, we all have music inside of us. Somebody had gave me a gem, they were like, they call your organs because of like a piano organ, and then you have like vocal cords, and you have a heartbeat. So we're like a living instrument, like the way you describe us inside, right? You know, so I always held on to that. That's how music kind of speaks to us in that way. So my last question today is going to be, even if it's just being a musician, I want you to talk about what you want to do with your life, like just to leave people. And I actually asked this question because, you know, one day you might watch this back and just get to check in with where you were at and just compare it to where you want to be. So what do you plan on doing with your life?
Well, I'm not all the way there yet, because I'm still young, I'm trying to figure everything out. Like, certain stuff I wasn't used to. It's like when I turned 18, it was just totally different. Yeah, but I think I just really want to be successful. I want to be happy. Like if you're not happy and you're working all the time, like you gotta work, but it's like if you got a job and you can try to get like another job and stuff that will make you like more stress free and stuff, because you know you got a lot of going on, you gotta pay bills and all that. Like, I just want to be happy. Like,
yeah, you said stress. Stress is the killer for real. Stress is what you get. That's a lot.
And I really want to make music, but you know you gotta have like a little backup plan. Like,
I mean, you already doing well. You know, you've gotten to this point. You've gotten your song. So, like you said, even if that doesn't support every single last thing you want to do in your life, I think you got a good asset going for you. And like you said, just make sure you just stay. I guess what's the word? Responsible. Yeah. You know, have a practical plan and all that stuff. I get what you're saying, man.
Yeah, like be responsible and like pay your bills and all that, but like your happiness comes first. Yeah. Like if you're not happy, then I don't know. You're gonna be, some other.
Right. So we don't know what that is. Right.
Right. But yeah, I just want to do what I want to do and like be responsible for what I have to do too. So be successful. Like, everybody don't have to, be running around acting crazy, So, just be happy.
All right. Well, that's a quick John. It's a real one. And I want y'all to stay tuned because we have a lot more things coming. So, bless up and make sure y'all tune in to everything else that we doing.